So I think when we look at serialization readiness, particularly in the external supply relationship between the pharmaceutical company and their contract manufacturing and packaging partner, one of the biggest challenges is who's going to pay for those upgrades, because it's expensive. It can be hundreds of thousands of dollars for each line.
The question of who pays for line upgrades at CMOs is really the most challenging one, and probably the reason why the industry is not as far ahead as it should be in terms of readiness. Most pharma companies do not have capital budgets to cover the cost of all their CMOs upgrading all of their lines. The question now is, well, what is the scalable model? One model is that the CMO will cover the cost of the upgrade, but the pharmaceutical company will pay them an amount per serialized item once they are in manufacturing or production mode. That is a challenge for the CMO in terms of paying for the investment, but there is a model that says they're going to get paid back for that investment. The second model is where the pharmaceutical company will say that our contract with you, Mr. CMO, is that you will provide us this packaging service at this price, and that you will adhere to all government regulations for any given market where we have a contract. Therefore, we view serialization as part of and covered by that existing contract, and there is no incremental commercial agreement.
Now, other times the CMO may say, well, if you're the first pharmaceutical customer on this shared line, you should pay for the upgrades because you're the first one asking for that retrofit of those capabilities. There's been some cost-sharing models that the industry's taken a look at, and basically saying, can I spread the costs of the retrofit across all of my customers? Can I bring all of the customers that I work with together to the table and to say what share of the packaging production capability do you use on this line? If I'm a pharmaceutical company that uses 30% of the capacity, will I pay for 30% of the upgrades? So that's one part of the cost, is the actual physical upgrade of the line itself. There's no clear answer in the industry right now, and really it gets down to a peer relationship between the pharmaceutical company and the contract manufacturers that they're working with.